Hey guys, Banana Lock here. Welcome back to another Water Realms video. So we're back with the Furnace slot stage, and this time around we're gonna try on the live server with a couple of guildmates. So I am running Asshole myself, and then we have Watchers with Lucius, Kikiri, Wukong, and Ingrid. You can see all is Eloin. And then over here with Infernos, a 9A5, Soka A5, so the burning durations are gonna go pretty nuts, and then Eloin as well, because the rage regen is not gonna stack. Let me just reply to them. Okay, so we're gonna start now, and let's see what the team can do. The annoying thing about this is that the placements are... you have to do them quickly, consecutively. Like, there's no proper placement to, you know, get down. So we're just gonna do that. Celine, and then Nestia last, and then we just turn on the auto ultimates. There you go. See what the damage charts are like. Wukong at the top. That's the buffs on the boss. Just need to dispel them with Vaughn, Gretchen, or, you know, Lucius. This one's gonna go into Demonic Embrace, and that's gonna do quite a bit of damage, I hope. So the beauty of Infernos and Asso is that we have Celine that does 30% magic damage increase, and then we also have Violeta Vein, which gives magic resistance down of 30%. Watchers is just all around good damage overall, so you always want to keep them in, but the rest of the units here just really complement each other very well. You also have Ingrid that does burns that increases the damage here, so that's nice, but beyond that, yeah. This is a pretty solid team considering that we don't even have the full buffs on yet. Because right now the buffs are not unlocked for a lot of factions still. Let's see how far we can go. See. 2.1 soon. So one of the reasons we're not running any inspiration units here as well as that inspiration doesn't seem to work. We've tried to put Diao Chan in, but the damage decreases quite significantly. So far, this is the only team that, you know, really works well here. So let's see. 2.5. So yeah, that's pretty random. I mean, pretty high. That's second highest we've got so far. And yeah, the rest of the units here are more or less doing the damage that we expect them to. So yeah, Celine, Vaughn, Nestia, Numera. And then you have Violeta, a 9, Gretchen, and Sokadins. And then yeah, over here we have Lucius, Ingrid, Kikiri, as well as Wukong over here. But I think Lucius' damage is not that great. Maybe we'll ask him to swap Harlan in instead. And then yeah, the rest of the units look more or less okay here. Right, I think we are all ready. So yeah, let's head in again and we'll see what we can do this time around with those switches. Okay, so same placements as earlier. Let's open up the damage charts again, see what we're doing here. You can see the buffs on the boss actually went right away there. There's a bit of RNG there because a lot of the dispel here can't really be controlled. And you can't really bother to time all the ultimates as well. So let's see. See what damage numbers we get to with this. So 1 million now. That's great. That's 1 billion, not even 1 million.
Gather round and despair.
There you go, that's another round there. So you can see we didn't manage to dispel it nearly in time. Not as instant as it was previously. And I think that's where damage can differ a bit. And the rest of the units are doing pretty well. Talon doing much better than Lucius, so that's something to take note of in case you're thinking of running such a similar team. 2.2 now. We're gonna break our previous score of 2.5, possibly to 2.6 or 7 instead. But I think it's gonna be pretty tough still without proper gear to get to the higher scores, because not the proper gear, the proper faction tiles are not gonna do nearly as much. But yeah, 2.74. That's probably pretty high at the moment, and our Inferno teammate even stopped Eloids out so that he could get more stacks going, and there you go. 946 on Esso, 912 on Infernos, and 881 on Watchers. And I think this team, once we actually get to all the proper faction buffs, it's definitely gonna get that boost that we need to hit the 3 million score. But definitely it is possible. You just need the right units to do so. Only thing you want to be cautious of is you want to avoid having Diao Chan or any inspiration units, because those don't do anything. And then yeah, the rest of the units do need pretty high awakenings to get the proper boss damage that you need here. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick run through with gear before we end off the video, because I think it's been long enough. So Nestia is in Hell's Lament with SO exclusive, Unstoppable Force Weapon, and the Tear of Twilight. And then with Numera, Hell's Lament Esotericis with the Shoutout Hilt. And then Serene is in Cataclysm with Esotericis Ring, as well as her exclusive. And then last but not least, Vaughn, Cataclysm, as well with Unstoppable Force, and then his exclusive artifact. And then Halloween, I just use a immovable object one so that I can buff them even more, as well as the euphoric orb. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comment section below. Bear in mind that this team is running without any of the Infernal buffs, without any of the Watcher buffs or Nightmare buffs as well. So we are severely behind in terms of stats. Once we clear through that, definitely going to be able to hit the 3 million max score that we are looking at over here. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you have any more questions, and I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, leave a like or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.